Hello everybody and welcome back to Ordinary Gaming. And we've got a special treat for you today. I'm starting a brand new Let's Play. I'm going to play through the Stanley Parabel in its entirety. I've never played this game before in my life. I've not played the preceding issue of it, which I think was on as it was a source mod or something? Maybe? I'm not sure. But I've never played that. I've never played this. And I've never watched anybody else play it. I literally know nothing about this game. But I've heard it's one hell of a mindfuck. So, hopefully it should be entertaining to watch. So, without further ado, let's begin.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
So, he's a Let's Player, essentially?
Soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Yeah, my Steam
Never
cloud
in
has
all
crashed
his years
before,
at the
too.
company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, this certainly looks like something a memo could explain. The door's shutting behind me? This has a very Aperture Science feel to it. A lot of people around here hate Mondays, apparently.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he now? No, we're going to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, okay, you gotta admit, the architecture of this room is quite nice. Especially this lowered...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
So I just got interrupted by the in-game voiceover. What's this here? Oh!
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Well, I think we've all worked with that one creepy guy who just seems to
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh. Oh, so that's what being punched in the face by Ham feels like right there. Okay? Duly noted.
At last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, we both know I'm not taking the right door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible it wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay, fine. Oh, so where the hell am I now? Oh, Jesus, look at this fucking place. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. What? Penalty for misuse? Penalty for jumping off the cargo? Guys, I have to do it. I have to do it. There's $5,000 on
Stanley,
the line.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No.
I'm not your enemy, really.
Oh, I can't jump. Damn it.
But in his
Whoops.
eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh my god, okay. That's very amusing right there. Oh, worst checkpoint system ever.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Should I go back to the cargo lift, you think?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can I jump? That's my big question. I don't think I can jump. Oh. There, I can... It sounds like a keyboard, that's funny. So we're going to the right, again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I actually do wonder... I'm sure there are
This
other people
room.
who are going to be Let's
What a
playing this
brief but
game.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
And I wonder just how many of them are going to be as big an asshole as me and just completely disregard every instruction the game gives me. I mean, come on, the game specifically tells me to go left, but it gives me 2 options. It says you can go left or you cannot. I can't be the only person who thinks, well, I don't want to go left. I want to see what happens if I go the other way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Alright, we're back at the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Is the game trying to trick me? Is that what that was? I feel like the game's trying to trick me now.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I don't believe you. Mysterious voice that apparently only I can hear. I don't believe you! Oh dear. Ominously dark room. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith
What
in
the
another,
fuck?
then pick up the phone.
Oh, okay. Mommy? What? Oh.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Yeah, fuck you.
Sorry.
Oh.
You're in my story now.
God damn it. What, I'm not allowed choices now? This door open? Nope. Nope, well, fuck, I guess we're stuck with this then, aren't we?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, really? Just so you know, I'm pressing E. I'm not pressing R. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not pressing R. Definitely not. What the hell? I can't leave. I'm stuck. I can't jump. Why is it that I immediately knew that you could press Control to duck, but it won't let me jump? That is... Yep. Well, okay, so thank you everybody for watching. It's been fun experiencing the Stanley Parabel. If you liked what you saw here, hit the like button below and leave me a comment. And if you want to see more, we're pressing R!
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Can't. I want to go back to my office.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Guy needed to buy a DS or something. Fine, let's watch television. I don't care.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
What boys? I was not informed that there would be boys. I'm not ready for the boys, I don't think.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
God damn it. God damn it, game. Why are you making the feels? I don't like these feels.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I want to go back to my office.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
But I don't. She lied to me. She betrayed me. How could I ever love her? Look at her, standing there. Those cold, soulless eyes. It was different when we first met, you know. It was different. You were so full of life, But look at you now. Look at you now. You're just a fine.
There is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
This game makes me uncomfortable.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Well, if I don't press the button, then I'm listening to the voice in my head. And is that really any better than pressing the button? Or is that... I'm still listening to someone. Someone is still telling me what to do. What difference does it make if it's the random text on my screen or the... Oh, game, you fucker. You're not gonna let me proceed until I press the button, are you? Wow, this is some serious illusion of choice right here. Oh, boy. You know what? There's a clock in this room, too. There's a clock in this room that actually works. Look at this. Look at this. How long have I been in this room, I wonder? When I go back and edit this, I'm going to actually look what the position of this clock was when I first tried to watch television. I want to know exactly how long I've been in this fucking room. The Stanley Parabel, everyone. Watching a clock. God damn it, game. God damn. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Fine, K.
Can he just not hear me? That he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Give me a mirror. Press V to question. Oh my god.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
What?
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Oh, what? No, I don't want to be back here. I don't want to be here. No. Ah! Ah!